Okay, great. I'm here live, first time live on my YouTube page. I'm going to invite my Facebook fam over here as well. If I can, y'all can come and see me that way. And I think that's it for now. So now's your chance, guys. I'm doing live tarot and oracle readings. All you got to do is ask. Tell me you'd like a reading. I'm not going to do like generalized by the signs. I really want to hone in on what everybody's individual needs are, individual questions. I'm not going to take any sass. I'm not going to take any of derogatory statements or anything like that. No doubting Thomases along those lines. It's really just about tapping in and picking up on everybody's energies so you can be best served that way. There's no time limit. There's no like this many cards versus that many cards. The only thing I'm going to ask that I not address in this moment is loved ones past, simply because of the sensitivity of it all, and the is he or she cheating question. Often, though, when there's an undertone of that, or inviting that question, I should say, questions of that, it'll come out in the cards anyways. Often you're guided to use your intuition with it all. So here we are. Here we go. If anybody would like a reading, just say, I'd like a reading, please. And we'll see how this goes. This is very impromptu as well. I didn't go advertising I was going to be here or anything like that. I'm kind of just getting back to you guys after being away for a few weeks. So we'll see what happens. And I'm just going to pop over to my Bellagio Strega page here too. See if that feeds in there. Everybody's like, it's getting cold. We're all going to bed early in New England. So see what happens. It's like 53 degrees, 53 to 58 degrees in my area right now. Finally, you can sleep good in this kind of weather on a Thursday. Yes. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. Share this a couple places. So let the light people know. What's up, light people? Let a few friends know. Oh, the dogs are starting to bark, so Snowy's going to poke her head up and go, oh, she says. Oh, poor Snow. And then we'll get to it. Just letting everybody know where I'm at. And again, if you have a challenging situation in your life, you'd like more guidance, clarity, or support on, now's your chance to really make it personal. All you got to do is say, I'd like a reading, please. You can specify your questions by all means. Do indeed specify your questions because that'll help me answering or being answered via me. And we'll just kind of take it from there. But again, no loved one communications. I'm not doing mediumship for departed right now. And I'm not doing the question of he or she is, are they cheating on me kind of thing. And let me just see. One more. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share here as well, guys. That helps me. I've been away, so I gotta kind of get myself back up on the algorithm there, so they promote my channel here as well. But feel free to pop in. I was saying earlier too, and Snow came in. She had gone out for a minute. She may go out again. That she brought me back in a feather. There's this teeny little robin feather here. Hey, Snow, be good. I also went out to the barn today. I went out to feed my birds and discovered that my bantam hen, my one and only bantam hen, has not one but two chicks, brand new chicks. It's almost October. It's just started September. So teeny tiny little things. They fit in the palm of your hand. They're so adorable. They can't be more than like a day or two at best old. Adorable. I can tell already they're both roosters. They've got stripes. Hey, Snow, come here. They've got stripes, so they've got to be roosters. Usually the hens will have like a softer coloration, not defined by lines, but often the rooster chicks have lines running down them. So 2 new little boys. Oh, joy. If anybody wants a pet rooster, they're great on their own. It's when they get around the hens that they can be a little bit nasty, let alone be like an all day and night alarm clock. So, what'd you see, Snow? Snowy, of course, discovered them too. Actually, she's how they were discovered. Snowy was sniffing out the eggs. And heaven help me if there's more, because there's a good clutch of like 16, 15 eggs there that this one particular hen, who, by the way, Cinnamon Hen has been trying to lay eggs since probably April. She's been sitting for the most part of spring, summer until now. And victory, she has accomplished her goal indeed, as she has 2 little boys. And who knows who else is going to pop up, although she's not sitting now, but she has her little ones. She's taking them all around the yard. It's so cute. Right? Don't let her out. So I'll give this a few more minutes and then I'm going to call it quits, guys. There we go. I wonder how this, if you guys see this, let me know how it pops up in your feed too, because I would imagine that those who are subscribed, this should automatically, is my understanding, let you know I'm here live. Participants toggle. Again, I've never done this before, so this is foreign terrain to me. And so yeah, if you're catching this later, just let me know how both the sound quality was, although I'll probably be able to see it again, and what time it popped up on your feed, especially if you're a subscriber, as to when. It's roughly 8:30 at night. I've been on here for like 8 minutes now myself, and 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll see what we get. I am going to do, while I'm here, I might as well make the most of this time. So let's get some readings for the energy on the whole, the general collective here. And then we'll see what pops in. I got that courage card. Just flip out again. So I did this. I tried this already on my Facebook page. And again, I didn't really advertise. I know I've dropped in the algorithm because I've taken a couple weeks off here to get organized again, and make some changes here. But this courage card keeps popping up here. So collectively, it's a time to be courageous and stand up for your beliefs is what it's indicating. And that's the second time that card's really come out. So it's definitely an energy that wants to be known here on the collective. How about I pull one for each sign? I'm not done doing the uploads yet for the monthlies. I did do today. I did Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. I did do those readings. So that said, let's start with Aquarius. There it is. Aquarius's energy, career transition. Oh yeah, Aquarius are upgrading your job, I think. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Life purpose is triggering a blessed career change for Aquarius on the collective. Let's check out Pisces. What's going on for Pisces on the collective? Pisces, overcoming difficulties, right? The worst is now behind you, Pisces, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So you're overcoming your obstacles. If you've been going through a hard time, Pisces, now it's finally coming out of it for you in the month of September. Let's see. We've got Gemini. No, we've got Aries. Aries is relationship harmony. If you're an Aries, it says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. It's for Aries on the collective. Taurus came flying out. Taurus, some of you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Let's see here. I'm going to just give another shuffle. Blessed be Spirit. Thank you. How about Gemini? Gemini, the message is, beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Aww. Gemini. How about Cancer? Okay, which one do we want here? Okay, I've got 3 for Cancer. First one, Cancer, is you know what to do. Again, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You also have healthy lifestyle here, Cancer. It says eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health and sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings, Cancers. Blessed be. How about Leos? What's the energy, overall energy messages for Leos? Life review, Leos. It says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. That is for Leos on the collective. Up for my Virgos. What are the messages on the collective for Virgos? I'll be doing this again in the general readings here as well. I've got 3 for Virgos. Clairvoyance. It says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings. Are they signifying divine guidance? And gentleness. Archangel says, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So if you're just getting here, welcome. I am, of course, Rachel Navy, a.k.a. Villaggio Strega. I'm here doing personal readings. Intuitive personal readings. I've brought the tarot. I have the Archangel deck here. It's really your chance. No pressure, no limit to the amount of time we spend on your reading. It's really intuitively guided. It's your chance to ask a question, get clarification. Guidance, clarity, and support. That's the name of the game, right? So we have Libras on the collective. Healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So Libras need to be working on their health this month, too. I just did their reading here as well. Scorpio, you are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones at home. So all signs that pop into this particular feed. Okay, that's too many. Way too many. Let's see. I need Sagittarius, please. What's the message for Sagittarius at this time? Sagittarius on the collective. Okay, Sagittarius on the collective. I've got 2 for you guys. It says courage. There it is again. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And remember who you are, Sagittarius. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Sagittarius is very loved. Capricorn. What we got for Capricorn on the collective? It says clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Blessed be Capricorns. And is that it? I think we started with Aquarius. that's it. We started with Aquarius. I've gone through them all for the angel messages. Again, if you're just getting here, my name is Rachel Navy, aka Velagio Strega. If you would like a personal reading, now is your chance. Try to keep it simple, though. I'm not going to put a limit on how many cards or how much time we spend. It's simply a matter of get that question out there. Let's see what we can get for an answer. Again, challenge or situation in your life you'd like more guidance, clarity, or support on. I've got the archangel messages for your oracles. I've got the Tattoo Tarot because I just like the deck. And I, of course, have the Tarot Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck by the Scarabeo. That's another one of my personal favorites I like to work with at this time. Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, share. I got to get my algorithm back up because, you know, that's how things are done here. So, and generally, I'm on my Facebook page, Velagio Strega, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tonight is just a switch because I had to play Smash Brothers with my youngster here. She won, and all 5 games. So that's what it is. That's what moms have to do sometimes, right? You gotta get your Smash Brothers in. Let's see. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to offer for general energies on the collective. I'm not going to take that one yet. Let's start with Aries this time. We'll start at the top. Aries energy. General messages for Aries. I'm going to give this, maybe I'll run through this round. If nobody else shows up, I'm going to call it quits for the night. And I'll be back tomorrow to upload more of your signs videos for the month. I want to mention, too, I didn't do extended readings last month. I will be catching up on those. I'm going to take the last 2 months worth of most viewed videos. My goal is to have either 4,000 views or 1,000 subscribers by Thanksgiving, because it'll be almost a year, which would be really great. So please support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That'll kind of bump me up on the list. And as always, when in doubt, just ask. Ask your ancestors. Okay, so ancestors are the highest order, good spirits that love me. What messages do you have for Aries on the collective? This is a very, very general reading. We're going to timestamp this. Let's timestamp this to September 5th. September 5th. We've got 8 of Wands energy. So, Aries, there's going to be some messages coming in fast for you guys. There's going to be something like catching you guys off guard the remainder of this week. And you're going to change your perspective because of it. It's really about like, oh my gosh, this is happening. And then you're like, okay, now I got to do something about it. This is coming in the form of like text messages or email. It's written. It's like a surprise. I want to know what the surprise is. So Aries on the collective, what surprises? Can you clarify that 8 of Wands, please, as to what kind of surprises are coming on for Aries on the collective, please? Okay, very, very clear. I'm going to ask for 2 more. Thank you. Okay. Upright. Reverse. Reverse. Upright. Reverse. Okay, so Aries, you're getting some sort of like temporary relief from this message. This either. Okay, I'm going to add in voice message too, because now I'm hearing voice message. Voice message, text, or email. Some sort of communications coming your way. I've got the King of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Swords upright, and the 6 of Wands here for you, Aries. Again, it's pertaining to something that's kind of grab you, catch you off guard. You've been perhaps waiting for some sort of finance to come in, or some sort of financial stability. There's going to be like this message is pertaining to like some sort of temporarily financial relief for you guys. It's going to end like a lot of the drama, a lot of the headaches, a lot of the backaches some of you have been experiencing. It's going to put your thoughts to rest here for a moment. There, Aries. It's en route though. He's in reverse. So it's like it's in the process. There's a bit of a delay for this finance coming to you. But it's a success at the end of the day. We're looking at like a humble victory to be shared by all. It's a risk you take here, Aries. Again, as you change your perception on something. It's coming at you fast. So it feels like you got to make a quick decision about this. It's kind of like, do you trust me kind of energy? Like, I've got this idea. I've got this, like, you can take this action here, Aries, but you just got to believe like the finance is going to be there to back it up. It's that kind of energy. It's that energy of like, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting that, but hang on. If I make that move, if I take that little risk here, it's gonna be to my advantage down the road. It's gonna end those struggles and those worrisome thoughts you've been having here, Aries. All right, another quickie. Let's do Taurus. It's the overall energy. Princess is the highest order. Good spirits that love me. May I please have permission to read Taurus. All right, Taurus is getting Six of Wands. Again, success. And Nine of Swords. Six of Wands and Nine of Swords. It's timestamp September 5th. Taurus, everything that you've been like ruminating on, everything that you've been worried about, everything that's been keeping you up at night, that's about to go away. Because again, you're having this like stroke of luck, this stroke of success as you take a risk of something. You take some sort of action. You've been really worried about a certain situation. Let's clarify that up. Let's see what the situation is. And why is... I'm going to separate these guys. Why is the Nine of Swords energy out for Taurus? Yeah, because there's somebody, like there's not clarity in a situation. You got the King of Swords. There's poor communication with something here, Aries. Taurus. There's like this, I want to talk this out kind of energy. Two more, please, to clarify the Nine of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles might be about finance. Yep. Okay, two queens. We got two queens, the Tower. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. Two queens, the Tower, King of Swords, Two of Swords. So everything... It feels like Taurus, like you're like, even though you have the facts, you want the facts, or you're in the process of getting the facts, everything is saying like, you need to let things fall apart for a moment, Taurus, in order for hi Hearts Love, thank you for being here. In order for things to kind of be renewed. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, which at the end of the day, everything you're worrying about, it's going to be okay. It's going to be stable, safe, and secure. You're going to have your finance come. I don't know if this is a windfall headed your way or not. And then you have the Queen of Wands here too. She's about action. She's about pursuing your passions. You've got the King of Swords on top of the Nine of Swords with clarity, a plan, a good solid plan, good communications coming in. But it's like you have to break down. It feels like you have to suffer a little bit or let things fall apart or make this profound decision for sure. Because this is your decision right here. You're holding both those swords like, okay, this is a tough one. It's really weighing on your mind. But you're also blindfolded here, Taurus, which means you don't have all the information you need to make that decision. And if you don't have it, the divine have that information and don't make a decision, the divine's going to make one for you. But you got to trust that process. You're too busy worrying, Taurus, is what it is. You got to trust that process and believe in your abundance. Believe that this change, this risk is for your highest good. Got the Six of Wands energy out. And let's see, clarifying the Six of Wands is a star card. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Taurus. The Nine of Swords again. One more, please. Okay, I've got the Fool card energy too. Yeah, Taurus, here's the thing. If you're worrying, you're doubting all the time, you're not being positive. No, I'm not pointing the camera down a little bit more, thanks. You're not being positive. Or you want to see the cards too. There you go. You're not being positive here, Taurus. You've got, right? You know something new has to happen. There needs to be some sort of new beginning. And you have to believe in this. It's what are your hopes and dreams about? What is it that inspires you, Taurus? That's the truth. That's the risk you have to take, is you have to believe in your own dreams. You have to believe in your own abundance. And you have to believe that the decision you make after you get those facts is really what you're after. It's new. It's something you've never done before here, Taurus. That's for sure. But it's really the best reward. It's really that situation where it was worth the risk because it's a humble victory. That's six of wands is a sign of success. Okay, again, guys, I'm here to do personal readings. I don't have to stay with the signs. I'm going to keep going with the signs. So if you would like a personal reading, now's your chance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. For being here. Blessed be. Let's see what else we get. All right. Ancestors of the highest order, good spirits that love me. What messages do you have for Gemini? Gemini. Gemini's getting the Ten of Swords. Gemini, the drama's over. All that worrying you were doing. Hey there. Welcome. I am doing reading by signs, quick reading by signs right now, but I'll be open to doing personal readings after this. So these are just quick general sign messages that are carrying from now until September 5th, just to let everybody know. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. That'll get my algorithm back up here so I can keep coming back for y'all. Gemini, you need to let go of the past. You need to let go of the drama in your life and stop holding on to what it is, self-limiting beliefs for yourself, those thoughts and worries that keep, those doubts that keep holding you back. Whether it's somebody else backstabbing you in your environment or not, here, Gemini, I'm not quite certain yet, but I just know it's a time for like that. The struggle's over, like the drama's over in your life. That's exactly where you want to be. Hearts love, you can absolutely get a reading. Hang in there for me and I'll make sure it happens for you. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords for Gemini, please. Okay, clarify the Ten of Swords for Gemini, please. Bam, 3 of them right out. Okay, so I've got the 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the 6 of Wands here. Gemini's on the collective. This is what the rest of the week's looking like for y'all. This is telling me, again, that you're in the pursuit of, you've got a lot of ideas, right? This page here is about all these wonderful ideas you have, but nothing's happening. You're not moving on them. It's like you feel like stuck, or you've been like rejected in some way here, Gemini. Page of Wands is that energy of, if you can dream it into being, you can make it happen. But if you're dreaming too much or you're dreaming too big, and it's like you have the potential, but you don't have the performance, Gemini, is what that's indicating. You don't have the performance because you feel abandoned. You feel left out in the cold. You're still dwelling on the drama of a situation. You're not co-creating. Whether this is co-creating with spirit or co-creating or working with somebody you have access to, or who's in a similar situation, because that's going to be the key to your success here, Gemini. Those thoughts, those worries, those doubts aren't going to go away. You're not going to transition away from it until you're like, oh, wait a minute, that door may have closed on me, but sanctuary is right here. And I got this one with my back, who has my back right now, who will be able to manifest this with me, who's willing to take the risk with me in order to move forward, in order to proceed. All right, hearts, love, let's get to you. Is there a specific question you want to ask? If you're still here, hearts, love. All right, let's see if there's any specific questions for hearts, love. Actually, I'm going to move on to, okay, good. I'm glad you're here. Is there, hearts, love, is there a specific situation? Remember, I'm not doing mediumship tonight, so I'm not dealing with loved ones who have passed or the departed right now. I can do that separately if you want a private reading, and I'm not doing the is he or she cheating on me, but we can dance around that question and it'll come out anyways. It's just it's very hard to get a direct yes or no. It's kind of like the universe wants you to figure it out with what you have to work with for facts, your intuition. Want me to be his girlfriend, and will he reply back to me soon? Okay, that we can work on. I congratulated him. Okay. Ancestors, the highest order, good spirits that love me and love, hearts love, because that's the name here. May I please have permission to read? She's asking about Jackson. She has reached out to him, congratulated him. Will she receive a response back? Okay. I'm getting Two of Wands. I'm going to turn this into, I'm going to take that Two of Wands, right? And then I'm going to build on that and look at you, Jackson. Okay, thank you, Joanna. Joanna, I'm going to look at you, Jackson, and the relationship, the potential for the relationship. Because right now, Jackson's really about like, okay, his mind may not be on you at the moment because he's in the process of looking at what where he wants to go, number one, what he controls within his domain, what he has for resources, and what's attainable to him, right? So he's in the process. This Two of Wands is coming up. This Two of Wands is coming up because there's just like a little too much going on, not focused on love right now. It's focused on actions. It's focused on, I'm thinking about where I want to go. Two of Wands is also often the card of no union. But let's look at you. Let's look at Jackson. And let's look at the potential relationship. Let's see. What do we need to know here? Okay. Okay, you, Jackson, you are coming out as the Chariot. Jackson's coming out as the Empress. Let's look at relationship. Relationship potential, please. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, so you're like, this is Cancer energy, Joanna. Your energy is saying victory. Your energy is saying, you're like that moment of pause, reflection, that it's like you just want to race, right? It's like you've put all this work and effort potentially either into yourself or into Jackson's energy, that it's feeling like, okay, I need to weigh the pros and cons of the situation. I need to think about the stroke of luck or the abundance or the process of what has brought me to this point in order to bring harmony and balance back into your life, in order to be like kind of the yin and yang energy. Could be dealing with could be dealing with a Cancer. But it's really about like, okay, where is your success? Like what is it? What are you measuring your success by for yourself? Is your success coming from you and your efforts, or are they coming from the place of I will not have a victory until I have Jackson? Is what that question is. Jackson, his energy is the Empress. He is all about abundance right now. He's like, the world is my oyster. The world is my pearl. I have the ability to nurture. I have the ability to create life right now. If Jackson was a female, I'd say potentially they're pregnant or looking at a pregnancy. It's that nurturing energy. So there's this energy of like, okay, that Two of Wands is out because it's like, what can I do with all this? I know what I have on hand. How do I make it grow? How do I make it bloom into something more? Now, like I said, Two of Wands isn't usually a union card. It's a decision, it's choices. So it's indicating he's making some decisions right now. But he's going where the biggest abundance to him is really what the Empress is saying. It's like weighing things out so that way you can follow the abundance or create the abundance. The relationship itself, it's being considered. It is. You've got the Page of Swords out here. The Page of Swords is ready to take action. But the clouds are out here in the background too. So it's kind of like moving forward without a plan. The plan isn't fully realized yet. And that too is the Two of Wands. It's like, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure what direction to go other than forward. Because this page in particular is looking forward, is looking to the future. Jackson's looking to where is the abundance. Joanna is looking at, I am the abundance. I will be the abundance kind of energy. I will be the success. Will I have success if I am with Jackson? So Jackson's still going to make up his mind, is what this is really saying. Jackson's got to figure it out and you got to figure it out, if that future together is really the forward motion y'all want to take. So there you have it. Joanna, let me know what you think in the comments below. I see he plays sports. I want that. Yeah. Let's see what happens. So again, if you would like a personal reading, now's your time to let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to move forward to, I believe, did I do Cancer yet? Anzug, or whatever the name is that's checking out my cleavage currently. Did I do Cancer yet? Maybe you know. Ezra. Hello, Ezra. Thank you for adding me. Thank you for being here. Joanna, thank you for sharing your energy here as well, holding space here as well. And I wish you the best, love. I do wish you the best. It's hard when we don't know the answers. When we want something, right? It's hard when we don't know the answers. So it's kind of like, which path do I choose? It's almost like picking flowers. Do they love me? Do they love me not? So, all right, Ezra, if you'd like a reading too, just say I'd like a reading, please. You can be specific on your reading. I'm just not doing readings with the departed. I'm not doing departed energy, and I'm not doing the cheating question. So actually, you can ask the cheating question, but I'm going to be honest with you, you're not going to get a direct no or yes. Just that's just how the universe works. So, okay, Ezra, I got you with the Taurus question. There it is. Nope, sorry, I got to go back. I have to pay my respects and I have to ask permission. Ancestors, the highest order, good spirits that love me, love Ezra. Ezra is asking about, and am I saying your name right? That does look like an Ezra. May I please have permission to read? She is asking about a Taurus that she's very familiar with already. And how does this Taurus feel? Blessed be. All right. What messages do we have for Ezra, please? Okay. Two of Cups. Wait, is this Two of Cups? This is Temperance. This is Temperance. Sure they're not a Sagittarius? Are you a Sagittarius? Ezra, what this is telling me, hon, is that moderation is the key. That there's a sense of tradition surrounding the energy here, the relationship energy. And it's as though as you don't want to back off completely, but you don't want to be like too poking and prodding and needy. Also, it's like taking its time. If it's a friendship, I get a sense like it's a friendship that needs to get worked on. And it's kind of like that energy of like see if you guys can be friends before you go back. Because you don't want to be like the friends with benefits, but you really don't have the friendship. If the foundation's not strong and solid, it is simply what it is, whether it's weekend warrior stuff, whatever. But it's not, it has the potential, but there's like a traditional element to it. So I don't know what country you're in or anything like that. It's just, it feels old fashioned to me, the energy of this relationship. Let's check out you, their energy, and the relationship. Or no, we're going to do challenge, advice, and potential outcome, actually. I'm just getting the nudge to do for you here. What's the challenge, please, with this relationship? Even though it seems pretty clear with that one Temperance card energy. Finance may have something to do with it, or your finance. Maybe you're being too generous. Ezra, maybe that may be the underlying thing. Like you're being too generous with your time and energy. And it's not like pushy. It's just like being too nice. It feels like. Let's see what the advice is. What's the advice? Okay, I've got two here. Yeah, the advice is the Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to go back to this because I want to see the potential outcome here for you, Ezra. Thank you. Yeah, King of Wands energy here. So your advice is you maintain your own independence. Show him that, or her, that you can take care of yourself. Give the thoughts, the giving towards him, because this is your challenge, is to both be generous and be like more community oriented, and recognize that like a gift is coming to you, that's something more tangible. So it may be a hang up with finance within the relationship. But you are being asked specifically to kind of like rest and recover, take some time to yourself, to let go of the worries of whether or not this individual is coming back into your life, and show your love for yourself through your own independence, through your own financial success, through your own whatever it is that says, I can do me without you, because that's going to be more appealing in the long run, it looks like, with this particular instance. Also, the potential outcome is the King of Wands, and he is the most loyal king, I think, in the deck. He's about passion and pursuing the dreams and strategizing. So this is your energy. You need to strategize with something here. But it's following those passions, pursuing those desires. Yet it's that transformative energy as well, kind of like the phoenix rising up from the ashes that says, yes, I can do this. I can be rebirthed. I can be reborn in a situation here. But very honorable, masculine energy, usually over the age of 35, very honorable, loyal, often married individual is the King of Wands. So I hope that answers your question, Ezra. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I think I was on Leo. I think I was going to Leo next. So if you'd like a personal reading, now's your chance. Just say, I'd like a reading, please. And awesome. I'm glad that helped, Ezra. It's good to have the feedback for me too. So blessed be. All right, let's see. Leo's energy on the collective. I did skip Cancer, didn't I? I feel like I skipped it. I'll go back to it. Leo's energy on the collective is the Queen of Swords. So Leo. And this is a time where you need to have some tough love in a situation, Leo. Whether it's for yourself or for somebody else. We're going to clarify that up, but be authentic, be true in your intentions, be very clear, make sure communication is very clear, and honest. There's a need for being honest in this situation. Let's clarify this one up for Leo's on the collective. Again, if you're just getting here, all you have to do is say, I'd like a reading, please. You can be specific with it. Now's your chance. If you're on Facebook, please come on over to my YouTube page so I can see your comments here and respond to you. One more, please. Okay, thank you. No, two more. Okay, good. All right. Leo, you've been really overburdened with the weight of either dealing with something or some element with yourself. And hello, Chrissy, welcome. Element of yourself, Leo, that it's like you're carrying all the weight, and I'm going to say carrying all the weight in the relationship for Leos on the collective, but it may not be like a personal relationship. Maybe it's employment related, business related, anything along those lines, family oriented even here. But again, the universe is saying, like, I meant what I said with this Queen of Swords energy, because she's now come out twice. Actually, excuse me, that is justice energy. Again, ending of a karmic cycle. So I've got two endings here. I've got the 10 of Wands and I've got the Justice card energy out over the Queen of Swords as a general energy from now until September 5th, Leos. You're coming to a point in your life. And again, there's going to be messages coming in here as well here, Leo, for you guys on the collective. And there's also going to be some peace at the end of this, I promise. But something's going to catch you off guard. Some sort of message is coming in for you guys that's like really surprising to you. And like, oh my God, I can't believe I never thought of that before, or I never dealt with that before in my life here, Leos. And it's the reality. It's like the spark that ignites the fire for you to do some self-work, for you to set limits. And again, clearly communicate, honestly communicate, whether it's with yourself or with somebody else here, Leos on the collective. It's an ending of a karmic cycle. Again, Justice wields that sword of truth. So I know it's about being honest with yourself or being honest with somebody else, and then bringing that back into balance and harmony. That is the key to the peace of mind you're after, to the tranquility. The divine's going to step in and say, okay, you have set your limits, made your boundaries, made everything known is clear. What it is, you need to be honest with either yourself or somebody else about here, Leos. And I want you to share some of that burden, is really what else is coming with this. So share the load, whether it's emotional or the actions you take. If you've been working really hard towards something, or just working really hard with yourself or in the relationship, sharing that, communicating that is going to bring you more abundance in this particular situation as you're being honest with yourself or somebody else. And then the divine's like, okay, I'm going to bring you a gift now. This is your peace of mind. This is your tranquility. This is like those lotuses there at the bottom of this card that start in like murky depths, start in the mud, right? And then they kind of float on the surface for a little while until they bud and blossom. And I really feel like Leos on the collective, that's where you guys are at right now. You're kind of like, you're coming into bloom is the best way to phrase it. From now until September 5th. It's the start of coming into bloom, coming into oneself, living your most authentic life. And we'll see where we go from here. Okay, so then we have Virgos on the collective. Ancestors the highest order. Let me make sure I can take this one. Yes, I can. Okay. Virgos on the collective. The Magician card has come out for you guys. And I didn't do your reading yet, but I feel like this is going to be like a major theme in your reading too. The Magician, of course, is all about recognizing you have all the tools you need to manifest what it is that you want. Now, coincide this with, if you're going to look back on this video, the start of this live feed here, where you can see what the Archangel cards had to say. So I'm really picking up that those two need to kind of like come together with something. So Virgos, right now, you are manifesting what it is that you want, whether it's positive or negative is the other piece to this. Let's take a deeper look. Yeah, but you have all the tools you need either way. So whether it's positive or negative, you got everything you need to do so. Got the knowledge and wisdom you need. All that energy is recycled, right? That energy is constant and true. And it's not something you can destroy. It goes one way or the other. Okay, so Virgos have been dealing with a conflict. There may be some sort of like locker room battle that happened, family feud. I'm really picking up for a lot of you Virgos. Maybe a conflict at work, a little gossip at work. It starts out really harmless. It turns into something else, pardon me. Turns into something else quickly. But it's not, nobody's like really getting hurt. It's just words. This is like vindictive behavior too. I'm just picking up like somebody's being vindictive because there was like rumors started. You have to remember, Virgos, right, that teamwork is really important. Collaborative efforts are really important. Now, you may be dealing with a situation, whether you're starting school, you're doing an apprenticeship, on the job training, whatever it is, you're learning from a master, you're learning from somebody who's wiser and more experienced in this particular instance. And you recognize, like, comes from higher source, the work you're either doing or what work you're trying to manifest doing, but there's a conflict around it too. Man, this is interesting energy. 3 of Pentacles, you're working hard. Okay, there's going to be resolve to this, but you got to manifest that too. You're working hard to achieve something, to master something, because you're hoping it's going to pay off in the long run here, Virgos. And hello to whoever's popping in. I don't know if you've been here previously, but I am doing live personal readings here this evening. All you have to do is say, I'd like a reading, please. I'm going to keep going with the signs until I see otherwise in the comments box. Everything you're working towards, Virgo, you're like, I'm not paying attention. I'm not going with this gossip over here, because you're like, okay, something's going to bring me peace in this situation. Somewhere along the way, divine steps in and says it's going to be okay. Like, keep focusing, Virgos, on what it is you're trying to manifest. This is the bigger message I want to give you guys on the collective. Keep focusing on what it is you need to achieve and what it is you want to manifest for yourself in your life. Because everybody else who's like backstabbing, bitching, and bickering along the way with this, like, it's no big deal. People are going to talk. There's always going to be someone trying to start some drama. There's always going to be some sort of miscommunication, Virgos. But the key to it all, what brings about the relief in the situation, is better communication. So keep that in mind and keep pursuing what it is that you're trying to pursue. And hello, Lorene, new subscriber. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's retracted. Okay. Let's see. I am doing personal readings this evening. So if you'd like a personal reading, you just simply say, I'd like a personal reading. The only questions I'm not answering, I got to ask permission. The only questions I'm not answering tonight is pertaining to departed loved ones and the cheating question. Although, again, that can be answered here and there throughout, like, alternative ways anyways. So, Lorene, do you have a particular question? Is there something like particular you want to ask about? And this is my first time doing this live on YouTube, so this is great. I'm making a mess with the cards. This is fun. Usually I do these live over on my Facebook page. Actually, I got to pop over real quick, screen-wise, just check out Facebook here. And remind everyone, because I'm not seeing them. Usually the Facebook crew pops in around this time too. So they're like, we see the link, but we don't know where you are. You gotta click on the link in order to get here. So Lauren, okay, my dreams are aligning me with someone. I was wondering if I could ask the tarot to clarify my love life for me. Blessed be. Okay, let's work on that, Lauren. Let's see. Ancestors, the highest order, good spirits that love me, love Lauren. May I please have permission to read? She's asking in regards to a particular someone for her love life. So the King of Swords has come out. And the King of Swords is, of course, like clarity, planning, strategizing, war sometimes. But he's very honest. He has a lot of integrity. I feel like this individual, Lauren, is really like begging the question, be honest with yourself and be honest with them. But let's take a little bit more of a look at the potential for the relationship in and of itself before we go making plans on that individual. It's really what else I'm getting here. And I want to be clear. I've just had the Capricorn Devil card come out too. Clarify, please, this King of Swords energy. What else does Lauren need to know? I don't want to be specific. They're telling me not to be specific with a reading. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. So this individual, this may be a third-party relationship situation where this individual that you're dreaming about and being drawn to is already in a relationship. And there's kind of like two key things going on here. The first one is you want to make sure either you or them, especially with this Three of Swords and the Devil card energy, either you or them, and you could be dealing with a Capricorn, by the way, if I didn't already say that, or an air sign here with that King of Swords energy. What it's saying to me is that there's something like being chained to something, whether it's self-limiting beliefs, whether it's addictions. I feel like maybe this person may have like addiction or alcoholism issues in particular. That you yourself, Lauren, may be dealing with some sort of component like that yourself. But the bigger issue is the perseverance and the determination to let go of things that are not for your highest good. So making plans, being honest, having integrity, often a masculine energy over the age of 35, non-gender specific, but often a masculine energy over the age of 35. That's indicating truth. That's indicating planning. That's indicating integrity with regards to this. So I really feel like it's more about self-limiting beliefs and hanging on to things that are not for the highest good and possibly a third-party scenario. But what it's also asking of you is maturity in the situation. I've got the World card energy out. Beautiful. World card is ending, right? Ending some sort of cycle in your life that brings about something new. It's also about maturity, mastery, having the knowledge and the wisdom to achieve something, to be successful in something as well. So, COVID does strange things, and sometimes we just get in our own bubbles too, Lauren. It's one of those periods of time in your life maybe that like the self-work is really what's more important. And we can dream, of course, about others' energy or desire even. And maybe this is someone you already know or somebody from the past too. I'm kind of picking up as well. We can dream to kind of work things out in our mind, subconsciously, what direction or what it is that we're truly after, or the whys of where that individual is in our life currently. I see this as like being realistic, being honest with yourself. Is this individual healthy for you? They could already be coupled up, number one. And are you like obsessively thinking about this person? Because this is the Devil card energy out. Are you obsessively thinking about them? If so, or either way, there's an element of you want to bring maturity to the situation. You want to show that, maybe it's that the cycle of your life is that this wakes you up to what it's time to go to a new place. And, whatever it is, what kind of environment would you meet someone that you're attracted to or think you might be attracted to? What kind of environment is that for yourself? So that way you're not just ogling or obsessing on someone that maybe you can't have or shouldn't have because of their own energy. It's more about the likeness, the synchronicities of both your energies. Because if you're coming out of If you're coming out of, I've been alone for a while, that's really scary going back into the dating scene. It's like, oh God, I don't have time for this, right? Or do I really want to go through this again? How do you even do that? If you're coming out of even an abusive relationship, you keep your guard up. This is about being honest and letting your guard down, but maturity, what you've learned along the way, what self-limiting beliefs you've let go of in order to achieve a greater point in your life, in order to begin something new. So while it may not be this specific individual, I really get a sense of you're growing and you're like as an individual and realizing more that this may be the catalyst, the open door to another potential relationship, if not this individual themselves. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope that helps, Lauren. Again, if you're just getting here, I am doing personal readings here. I'll be here for a few more minutes. I have some other signs to get through as well. And let's see. I know it's not me. Yeah. I'm sorry you guys don't talk anymore. But again, there's like growth. There's maturity that needs to happen. Okay. Ancestors, the highest order. Good spirits that love me. What messages do you have for Libra on the collective? I did Libra's reading today. So let's see what's going on for Libras on the collective from now until September 5th. What energy is there for Libra on the collective? Thank you. No, two. All right. I've got the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Libras, from now until September 5th, you guys are like, you're trying to figure things out. You may find yourself in a compassionate listener position, or you may yourself need somebody who can lend an ear, Libras. Because currently you're weighing your options, and these options are definitely involving finance, perhaps a new opportunity. Perhaps you've been presented with a choice of like, okay, this job's more money but worse hours versus this job has great hours but less money. And there's really a sense of like nurturing motherly energy to this all. Queen of Cups herself, again, compassion, nurturing, very, very intuitive. This is a situation, Libra, that you got to go with your instinct on. You got to listen to your gut, because it's like you want to keep things in balance, but if you're not listening to your intuition on it, then the choice you make for what you think is the better purpose won't be the right choice. Maybe that's why you need to bounce it off someone. Let's get some clarifiers on that too. And hello, Hope. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I will absolutely try and answer that question for you, Hope. Just hang in there with me for a little bit. Let me finish up Libra's quickie reading, and then we'll take a look at that energy for you in regards to your health. Okay, clarify the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, please, for Libras on the collective. Two of Cups. Is that funny, Hope? Okay. There's the one. We've got the World card energy out for Libras on the collective. And the Judgment card. Yeah, Libras are being called. Called to take action. Called to make a decision. Oh, hello. And Five of Swords. Definitely a conflict in this choice for Libras on the collective. It's conflict because you're dealing with somebody's ego, maybe even your own. You're being called to judgment. You're being called to make this decision, yes, but you want to make sure that you're being truthful. You're being honest with yourself in this particular situation. This from now until September 5th, too. It's about mastering things. It's about ending a cycle. For Libras on the collective, that's why that world card energy is out. It's completion of something. Something's coming to an end. So something new can begin. Libras on the collective. Okay, Hope, I'm going to get to your card. And let's see here what we get. In regards to Hope's health. Just give me a thumbs up or a click like here, Hope. Let me know that you're still here with me. Ancestors of the highest order, good spirits that love me, love, Hope. What messages do you have in regards to Hope's health? Wow, same cards came out. Wow, okay. Hope, you too are getting the Judgment card and the Two of Swords. So you may have a situation here, again, where you need to be honest with yourself and you need to gather facts. I got a feeling like, I don't know if you're going to have like some sort of surgery or there's, I hate to say the word, there may be like cancer or something like that involved. It feels like something big for an illness. And it's kind of like what options you need to look at the options you have. And, but don't just take anything. If something is really resonating with you for a treatment or some action you need to take, even dietary stuff, then definitely gather facts first before making that decision and be honest with yourself. If this is a weight issue, maybe not weight. Maybe. Where's Hope's? Yeah. So if this is like heart, lung, cardiovascular, cardiopulmonary related, or neurovascular related even, explore all your options before. And I feel like time is an issue here too. Like it's like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I have to deal with this now. Like I feel like an urgency. But if you don't have all the information you need and know all the options that you need in this particular instance, Hope, then it won't be like, it'll keep happening. Like it'll reoccur. In other words, there may be like a temporary relief. But let me ask for these clarifiers here. Okay. Oh, and you've got to travel for it too. Okay. So it may be that your best option or your best route to take has something to do both with finance, like it's like you want like some sort of financial independence with it all too, or maybe there's some factor with money surrounding this decision. And it may also mean that you need to travel. The good news is it's likely that you won't travel alone. There's going to be others there to support you along the way with that Six of Swords energy, but it's like voyage with baggage, right? It's that, oh my gosh, I'm leaving one place so that way I can like go deal with something else kind of energy. Or it can also mean, I'm also picking this up too, that maybe like relocating or I'm going on a vacation or something small like that may be what you need, the catalyst for what you need to get your health back. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of health because it is self-reliance. It is somebody working on their health. Usually it has a lot to do with like nutrition too. Like what we put into our bodies affecting our overall health and well-being. And if we're in the place that makes us sick to begin with, then it's like beating a dead horse. It's repeating patterns. There's an element of like, okay, repeating beliefs and patterns that keep you from being healthy. There is peace of mind coming in though. They got the Ace of Cups out. Spirit wants you to know that there is going to be an answer. There is going to be an offer that brings you some peace of mind, some tranquility into your life. So I hope that works out for you. I want to know. Let me know. Message me or something like that down the road. Let me know what you decide here, Hope. I take health stuff like really to heart, probably because I worked in the medical profession for so long and I've dealt with chronic health issues for so long myself. Just in general. And it's always a battle. It's a never-ending battle. But you know what? We get there eventually, or we accept it and we live our best possible life with things as they are. So I wish you well with that, truly, Hope. And thank you for subscribing. Hello, I'm going to try and say your name right. Rupali? Kana, has my colleague developed feelings for me? Is he reaching out to me because he is lying or missing me? We are friends at work. We went silent towards each other for a couple days, right? Because he feels a line's been crossed and he's recognizing his feelings for you. Blessed be. Okay, let's see, Rupali. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here, guys. Everybody who's shown up tonight, thank you for being present with me, and thank you for validating. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to share too, guys. I've been away for a minute. I'm back in grad school myself, and just needed a little time to kind of like get my feet under me with both college and before I returned back to this, and it's really feeling good. I got to ask, though, before I pull that card out. Ancestors, the highest order. Good spirits that love me. I love Rupali. Rupali? May I please have permission to read? She is asking about a coworker, friend, loved one. They've gotten close. So what messages need to come through? Okay. Very nice. So the answer is yes, there's definitely feelings, but they're he's kind of like weighing out the situation right now. Taking time out, especially when you're used to talking to someone and it's like they ghost you for a minute, is really, really aggravating. I hate that we have this technology where we can do that now. But I really feel like he's taking the time out to kind of like think things through. And there's also an element of, again, being honest with oneself. Whether this is yours or his energy, I'm not entirely sure yet. But I have the Justice card energy again, end of karmic cycles, facing a truth of a situation, dealing with a certain pattern or belief you've had for a long period of time. And like truly dealing with it. So that way you can bring balance back into your life, harmony back into your life. Again, honesty is a key component to that. Also have the Ace of Wands. There's that fiery passion. There's that little lustiness with that in mind. So is the friendship based on lust, right? Is the friendship based on the desire, but not truly the foundation? Is the friendship the foundation, or is it like the intimacy? That kind of energy is what I'm... he's annoying me now. Okay. So you're not opening up. So you went silent. Right. Because he was trying to test the water. But was he testing the water, or were you teasing? Because you weren't certain, or they were not certain. So if he's showing interest and you're really interested, then you say, you know what? I'm interested. Where do we go from here? Can we be friends? Like, what do we do from here? That's good. It's all innocent. So if you talk innocently, then it's developing. Maybe there's definitely an interest there. That Ace of Wands is out indicating like, okay, there's definitely an instant and a playful energy. Yes. A creative passion, something new, exciting. It's like it's just being birthed, those ideas. But then there's this element of being honest, right? And maybe like the innocent flirting is it really the intention? Because if he's gone silent too, like, was he just trying to take advantage of the situation, or was he after more? Was he being honest? That kind of thing. I'm going to clarify this up here. This is fun and light talk. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. One of you feels overburdened. One is being very honest, open and honest, truthful. Maybe both are. Again, I have the King of Swords energy, and that's about planning, integrity, being truthful in a situation. But then there's this sense of being like overwhelmed, overburdened, or putting all the effort into something. Maybe this other person Rupali is like, if I'm going to do all the work, if I'm going to do all the flirting and you're not going to respond, then what do you want me to do with it, right? But yeah, the other one's a total creep alert. Oh, believe me, the comments have been rolling, and I don't know how to. This is my first time here, so I don't know how to block somebody from that kind of behavior. And I apologize that presence is on the page right now. Right. So you're not responding to the flirting, but you're asking if they're interested, right? So eventually they're going to notice that, oh my gosh, I'm putting all this effort in. He's going to put all this effort in, but he's not seeing the fruits of it. He's not seeing the reward in it because you're not giving a response. So honestly, you have to ask yourself honestly, is this somebody you're attracted to? Because there's a lot of potential here for this to be a very beautiful relationship. They're flirty, they're fun. Maybe that's something you're not usually used to. I don't know if they're traditional or not, if there's like a desire to have somebody more traditional, but I really see a lot of peace and tranquility from this relationship. But it's got to be give and take. If someone's showing you an interest, they can only show it for so long before they give up, is what really I feel like is going on here. It's all this effort is going unnoticed, or they think it's going unnoticed. If it's flirty talk back and forth, is it honest flirty talk or is it just talk? Is really what this is saying. But this relationship has the potential to be something really beautiful, bringing a lot of peace into your life. It could be a really, really good partnership. Okay, sending my anger that I want him to come straight with his feelings. Yeah, that's that integrity. Like, okay, you got to come straight with your feelings too. I think I answered that about things being current, but I'll pull one more card, Rupali, just to ask. Answers the highest order good spirits that love me, love Rupali. Okay. We're asking that question and we're getting an answer. There needs to be a break. We all need to take a break. The energy is of let it rest for a moment. Take time to recover. Don't worry about things. Don't worry about how they feel. If this persists, then clearly there's an intention, but you want to make sure there's an interest there, but you want to make sure that interest, you're right, is genuine, is sincere. It looks like the relationship has a lot of potential to be something beautiful. But if it's one-sided, eventually someone's going to give up on trying. Just kind of trying to catch up with the comments here too. I'm going to, because I asked the question of how he views you currently, Rupali, I'm going to say there's a recognition there on his behalf that recognizes that you're taking a break from all the questions and the fun talk, reflecting and recuperating. So he sees you as restful right now. That's how you're being viewed. And I did see sincerity in the cards, yeah. Chrissy, you came back. You didn't miss your turn. I actually thought you had left here for a moment. So, Chrissy, would you like a reading? And let's see where we're at. And guys, thank you again for being here. My goal is to have 1,000 subscribers by Thanksgiving. So it'll be almost a year by that time frame. I really enjoy doing this. I do typically go live every Wednesday Eastern time at 8 p.m. over there on my Villagio Strega page. I may flip it over to here. I do have some followers, and it only looks like I got about 20 minutes left on my battery here as it is. Can you get a love reading? Love ever coming towards me, getting worried. Single Libra. Okay, Chrissy, let's see what's going on for you. Ancestors of the highest order, good spirits that love me. May I please have permission to read for Chrissy? She is asking about her love life. Oh, yes. This is 8 of Wands energy. No. This is, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. I gotta pull one more with this one. Thank you. You've got to manifest it. Messages are going to be coming in for you, Chrissy. There is the availability of someone's, maybe multiple someone's that are kind of like catching you by surprise here too. But you got the Magician out clarifying this energy for me. This 8 of Wands energy for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8 of Wands. That is about messages coming in fast, either in the form of text messaging or email. Personal interactions I'm also picking up. But if you want a relationship, Chrissy, I'm always manifesting, she says. That's great. Me too. Then it's changing the vibration. It's believing in the relationship that as if it's already happened. Let's clarify this up. I definitely want some more clarity for this. And I think I'm going to pull an Archangel card for you too. So let's see. Don't do a dating apps. Dating apps. Yeah, it's repeating itself. There is somebody coming towards you. Oh, okay. Let me finish this. There's somebody coming towards you that catches you by surprise. I don't know if it's somebody you know or not. Can I give me two more cards, please? There's somebody coming towards you. There's somebody about to message you. Maybe it's messenger. That's the form. A personal interaction. There's somebody about to catch you by surprise, Chrissy, that's interested in you. Any more messages for Chrissy? No? Okay, thank you. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and Hermit card energy, as well as 3 of Wands. Wow. Okay. There's an act of generosity here going on, a sense of community. You may know this individual from your community. They're very generous with their time, their money. Again, catching you by surprise. This is, I think this is somebody you know, but you wouldn't expect it, Chrissy, is really what I'm picking up from this. It's like you didn't know they were interested, or maybe they've been watching you for a little bit of period of time to kind of like check you out, see who you are, wondering, curious if you're single. There is an element of something coming to completion within this, like the end of hard times, the end of struggles, end of worries, end of doubts. I feel like this is the energy you need to have. If you're worried that you're not going to have a relationship, that you're not going to meet someone, guess what you're going to get more of? More worry. I'm not going to get that special someone. I think you're changing your vibration, or coming to the realization that your own self-doubts, your own beliefs have been the sword you fall on, have been the blanket of doubt and deception in your life, and feelings of almost like hopelessness and despair even. But that's all coming to an end. Why? Because you're like, okay, I'm gonna analyze things a little bit more. When this individual comes to you with like, hey, I'm interested in you. Maybe it's not so blunt as that. I feel like it's really going to be more of like a subtle energy. And again, you recognize it. It may take you a moment too, is what I'm also picking up, is that it's like one of those situations where you're like, did that just happen? Is that what that person meant? And that's why it catches you off guard. That's why it's a surprise to you. So you're going to analyze that for a while. You may feel like going inward, like, oh my gosh, somebody just acknowledged me. Somebody just said they were interested in me. And it's like, it spins you for a moment. This is not someone you would normally be interested in either. It's somebody perhaps in management, or somebody who merchandising. I've got the 3 of Wands. Maybe they're like they've got a lot of responsibilities. I'm really picking up with this energy. Maybe they themselves are analytical, maybe a Virgo here going on. But the moment, it's like the moment you're like, I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm single. This individual kind of like pops up and says, hey, how you doing? Like, you want to go for coffee? Something like that, something along those lines. And you're like, just kind of like, it throws you for a loop because you're like, I didn't ever really thought of that or considered this person. They're very serious. They're very, not aristocratic, but they're very, they're well-to-do. They spend time in the community. They're very generous in the community. It's like an energy of, oh gosh, what's the word? Not entrepreneur. They could be an entrepreneur, but they're well respected in the community. So this is a really good person that you wouldn't normally think would be interested in you, or you wouldn't normally like consider. I don't know if it's their looks or just like their demeanor, but they're very good-hearted. They're very he's very he's very generous and kind, stable, very financially stable, which is always good news because you don't want to have to be a mommy and take care of somebody else. I hope that helped, Chrissy. Let me grab you an Archangel card. Let's see what we get with that in regards to your relationship status. Anything else? I swear, is there anything else you would like Chrissy to know in regard to her love life, please? Thank you. Yeah, prioritize is what you're getting here, Chrissy. It says focus on your highest priorities. It will help you get organized and motivated. I wonder if this is like a work-related thing. Like I feel like management, like there's some sort of element of like there's a manager interested in you, or like I don't know. I don't want to speak too much, but that's what I'm picking up. That's the gist. So let me know how it works out here. Send me a comment or pop into my Velagio Strega page there, Chrissy. And again, thank you for being here. Hopefully you've liked and subscribed and share and all that wonderful stuff. But thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy as well. And I hope it all works out for you. So I'm going to call it quits for a night here, guys. Battery's getting low. Again, first time trying this here. I hope to do this again more often. You can always find me on Velagio Strega over there on Facebook. And blessed be, I'm glad Creepy controlled themselves after a while. So take care, y'all. Blessed be.